A market reversal is imminent, and now is the best time to actually place your bets. And one of my biggest bets for the upcoming phase of the bull market is going to be Ron. So on this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why I'm bullish on Ron and also all the risks associated with buying and holding this token. I'm Goatfather, and just recently, 7 new games were added to the Ronin ecosystem. Now, the reason why this is such a big deal is because many of these games already have established communities, okay? They already have players who are playing the game on a daily basis. And now that you onboarded all these games into the running ecosystem, you also onboarded all these communities. And at some point, many of these players are going to want to trade their in-game assets. And for that, they're going to need to buy RON tokens to pay for gas fees. And that's how you actually turn, like, for example, a Crore Wilds player, which was a game that was on the treasury ecosystem and just came to Ronin, or like a player for Cambria. And that's how you actually turn one of these players into a RON holder and user. Okay, and that's why, in my opinion, this is the most important thing on every gaming ecosystem, which is onboarding new and good games. Okay, because right now in crypto gaming, every week you have a new crypto gaming ecosystem that comes with all these like crypto buzzwords like seamless Web3 integration and unique ID and all these shiny words that everyone gets crazy about. But the truth is that they don't have good games. And there's no other gaming ecosystem that has been as aggressive as Ronin when it comes to onboarding new good games. And that's the number one reason why I'm so bullish on the token, because more games means more users, and more users means more RON holders. As an example, we have Last Odyssey. Okay, they have on Twitter 130,000 followers. Okay, so maybe like 10,000 are actually playing the game, and maybe out of these 10,000, maybe we're gonna have like 1,000 new RON holders. Okay, and that's gonna increase the buying pressure for the token. Another reason why I'm so bullish on the ecosystem is because of the Ronin effect. Okay, so for example, Lomitero, one of the most recent MRPGs that was added to the ecosystem, they suffered from the Ronin effect. And the Ronin effect is nothing else other than exponential growth. And that's something that most games that have been added to the ecosystem have been experiencing. Lomitero is just an example. And just on their closed beta, they had like 15 million transactions, which is a lot. They had like big player retention, okay, and a bunch of actually stats that help them grow and establish a solid player base. And last but not least, Ron is kind of has like this first movers advantage when it comes to crypto gaming. Yeah, that's the truth. They actually started the whole crypto gaming industry with X Infinity, and they still have a bunch of supporters, a bunch of OGs and diamond hands from the Xe golden days. But guys, this is not all rainbows and sunshines. Okay, there's also some hard truths that we have to talk about on this video. And when I mean hard truths, I'm talking about risks of buying and holding RON tokens. Okay, so 2022, $650 million vanished into thin air because of an exploit on the Ronin breach. Okay, so this was like one of the biggest or the biggest crypto hacks in history, okay, of the whole crypto industry, and it happened on Ronin. Okay, so you think, okay, they actually learned their lesson and they fixed it, okay, and it's not gonna happen again. But just recently there was another exploit to the Ronin breach. Fortunately, okay, they were really lucky about this. It was a white hat hacker, okay, so it was someone that exploited the breach just to show the team that there's a bug that they should fix, okay, but this is actually highly concerning, because if the Ronin bridge gets hacked again, or there's any hack related with the Ronin ecosystem, I think many people are going to actually lose trust on the team, okay, and that's going to have a negative impact on the token's price. So this is actually related. So all these exploits were actually related with the fact that Ronin is actually quite centralized. Back then they had like 10 validator nodes, and now they have like 26, okay, which is still quite centralized, because we're talking about crypto here, right? But this is also related with the blockchain trilemma, right? You can only have like security, but this is also related with the blockchain trilemma, right? On every blockchain, you have like security, decentralization, and speed, and you can't have all of them. Okay, you always have to sacrifice something. And my guess, as a non-technical guy, is that Ronin is a gaming blockchain, so this means that they need speed and security, so they have to actually sacrifice the centralization. So that you have an idea, Ronin has 26 validator nodes running, and Bitcoin, which is the most decentralized thing ever, actually has 18,000 public nodes running around that. Okay, it's hard to predict. And this is just so that you have an idea about some potential risk. So I would say that the pros is that Ronin is onboarding a lot of good games, okay, which is increasing the player base. And Ronin has this Ronin effect, okay, which means that every game that joins the Ronin ecosystem benefits from exponential growth. Last but not least, Ronin is the OG when it comes to gaming ecosystems. They were pioneers and they have the first movers advantage in the crypto gaming market. And when it comes to cons, okay, of actually buying and holding the RON token, we have the fact that the bridge is already exploited twice, and we have the risk that this blockchain and this ecosystem is actually quite centralized. Okay, so that's the video for you guys. Hopefully, this video is going to help you to make a more educated investment, okay? And if you actually took some value out of the video, consider following me on my Twitter accounts, okay? Goatfather _Web3. Consider subscribing and liking this video to also support me as a content creator. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.